1973.
Hughes with the kick. Holyfield!
Sunderland were in the second division when Ian Porterfield's goal defeated the mighty Leeds in the 1973 FA Cup final. Now, 2 decades later and back in Division 2, they're dreaming of the Twin Towers again. The first 4 steps on our road to Wembley were all in the northeast, and after a brief excursion elsewhere, the trail has led back again to Roker Park, Sunderland. It's as if the Geordie coastline had a magnetic attraction to this season's FA Cup competition, and how appropriate that a road film should have a central character called Crosby. Malcolm Crosby is the pop music-loving reserve team boss who was elevated into the caretaker manager's job when Dennis Smith was forced to resign at Christmas. Since then, he's won the January Manager of the Month award and taken the team into the 5th round of the FA Cup. Music to his ears will be when the job is made permanent. Malcolm, what do you think when you look around here now and realise that you're the boss?
Well, at the moment, I'm thoroughly enjoying being the boss, and the players have been performing on the field, and it's making life a damn sight easy for me.
What is the latest situation? You've got the job for how long? Under what sort of guarantees?
I've got the job, and there's no guarantees how long I've got it. It's just a case of the board are being very good. They've just said, you carry on and get on with the job, and until further notice, that's what I'll be doing.
So it's a temporary, indefinite appointment, is it?
As they say, yes, it is, yeah.
You must be down in the record books as the only manager who's won Manager of the Month in his first 4 weeks in office. Surely nobody else can ever have done that.
I don't know the record, but, you know, obviously I'm delighted that I got the award, and that's all down to the players with the performances, and, you know, we can just carry on and hope we can keep winning games, and hopefully I'll get another manager then one.
Ironically, 5 of the goals that have turned Sunderland's season around have come from John Byrne, the former Era international who was one of Dennis Smith's last signings. John, how difficult has it been for you coming here signed by one manager and then a couple of months later he's sacked and you suddenly got a new boss?
Yeah, it was a bit unsettling at first. Like, you know, I've played with Dennis and Viv Busby when I was at York before. You know, I played under him, and you know, it was one of the major reasons why I came up here to play for him again, because I knew that they could get the best out of me. So when they got the sack, like, you know, I was a bit disappointed. But Malcolm's took over, and I've known Malcolm a long time. Like, I used to play with him at York as a player, like, you know, and for me, he's sort of in the same mould as Dennis and Viv.
Also on the score sheet has been Peter Davenport, whose instinct for goal at Nottingham Forest and Manchester United once made him a £1 million player and won an England cap.
Oh, I say, what a good finish.
This is the biggest stages anywhere, really. If we've got the potential to take off, we've just got to get everything sorted out. We had a difficult time this season. Dennis Smith lost his job. Malcolm Crosby's come in and done really well. But if we take off, we're as good as anywhere.
Sunderland's match programme, the Roker Review, recently had to introduce the new boss to the supporters. But after only 1 defeat in 8 games, the fans in the pubs have already made up their mind.
I think the majority of supporters would like to see him be given it until at least the end of the season to show what he's capable of doing. I think he's probably done enough to justify that so far.
Would have thought so, yeah. I mean, he's only lost 1 game since he's come in, and he's got us through to the 5th round of the Cup. We haven't been that far since 1976, which is quite a lot, you know.
So it's Malcolm Crosby to lead them out at Wembley in May, is it?
Why not?
Malcolm Crosby's Red and White Army.
The 70s.